Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is krabsfx. Today is day 11 of the prop firm journey. Today we're up 1% and we started off today with a loss, unfortunately, on US 30, which we did cut short. Very good trade management there, cutting it early, didn't get slipped or anything, which we definitely would have. US 30 was having some crazy momentum to the downside, and then I saw a move on nasdaq, which here looks like it stopped me out, but it didn't. The actual trade was this right here, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. The actual trade was only on this candle right here. If I grab my area, right here was my trade, was this 1 hour candle straight to TP. Beautiful trade. It was counter trend or counter bias, but we just got in and out. We didn't hold it for long, and price did later continue bullish. That was my bias, mixed bullish, but this sell did make sense because we had that 4 hour candle closing bearish right here. We were trading at 9:30 a.m. so it was this 4 hour candle was bearish. So yeah, I'm going to be breaking down these two trades. First, I'm going to start with the losing trade first. This was US 30. So pretty much what I saw here was we're bullish bias, mixed bullish bias, meaning that the daily candle previously closed bullish and the 4 hour candle previously closed bearish. So my bias was mixed bullish. Ideally, I was looking for buys. So at this previous day's low that I marked up here, we saw price reach into it, so I entered my false break setup, and get rid of this arrow. So I entered my false break setup, which is basically when previous day's highs and previous day's lows get swept. There's pretty high probability that we could see a reaction off of that due to all the liquidity being swept and continuing with our daily bias being bullish. But here US 30 just melted down to these 4 hour fair value gaps to fill them in. So yeah, here are my entry confirmations. Number one, the most important, being time. It was 9:30 a.m. USA market open, stock exchange open, and my bias, number two, most important, was mixed bullish. We followed that. And number three confirmation was previous day's low ran or swept, which was right here. This previous day's low right here that I marked up was swept for liquidity, and I was expecting a reaction to the upside as we grabbed all of this liquidity from big money below this previous day's low, but we did not get the reaction I wanted. Price was very bearish. We had a ton of bearish momentum. So as you can see right here, I cut it short a little bit. And if we go right here, we took a little bit under 1% loss. I believe it was a 0.9% loss. Yeah, 0.9% loss, so minus 900. So I cut it short a little bit. That's something I've been doing recently, is keeping my losers very small, as you can see here, 0.8%, 0.8%. And then I'm trying to keep my winners a lot more big, like 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. But yeah, that's something that I started to do just recently, is cutting trades short when there's so much momentum in the opposite direction right near my stop, because I think long term it's best to keep my losses small and keep my winners running big. So like as you can see in the past right here, I had my stop at 1% and price would actually slip through it, which I do not like seeing my losses above 1%. Even this right here, it's barely above 1%, but I just don't like seeing it above 1%. I want to have my losses very small, very tight, and managed. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade on US 30. I didn't see anything else that I liked here to re-enter on. I did have the idea to enter here again, but I didn't, and That is because I saw a nice setup on NASDAQ. I saw we had this 4-hour imbalance here in price, meaning that this 4-hour candle here, I believe, yeah, right here, there was a gap in price. So if we throw this into replay mode, right here, we had a gap in price. So say we're on this active candle right here. Let me draw this out. We opened up around here. Price was wicking. I saw that we had a 4-hour imbalance right here, which is basically just a fair value gap. But the third candle of the pattern still active. So price was here wicking around. I was just waiting for price to reach this 4-hour imbalance and these 1-hour fair value gaps. And I was looking for this move, something like this, right off of the 4-hour imbalance. Right here. So once price started to tap into here, I got my entry right there on the 4-hour imbalance. I had a very nice entry here, right when price was wicking up. So then let me get out of replay. So then I entered and caught this short right here on this 1-hour candle, targeting this 1-hour fair value gap, which was tapped into perfectly. It was a nice target we had. And yeah, this was a little bit counter daily bias, but I had the 4-hour candle closing bearish. So it did mean that short term, having some type of short term sell did make sense. And this wasn't just a 1-hour fair value gap fill. It was actually a 4-hour imbalance fill along with 1-hour fair value gap fills. So I feel like it was pretty high probability to take this setup, even though we were counter daily bias. But here my confirmations again, number one being time, the most important. It was 9:30 a.m. I only trade after 9:30 a.m. I only trade these indices, US 30 and NASDAQ, after 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's the USA market open. And that's when you get these nice big moves. You get volume pushing, and you want to position yourself inside of those moves. And in my plan, my trading window is 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. So that's what I stick to. That's what I follow. That's what I like doing. And yeah, number two confirmation here was 1-hour fair value gap plus this 4-hour imbalance filled. And then number three was rejection right after our entry. We did get a little bit of drawdown, but right away we showed nice rejection into profits. And then we hit our 1-to-1 RR, moved our stop loss to break even, making this a risk-free trade. We already lost one trade in the day, so I didn't want to lose again. I didn't want to lose what I risked on this trade. So according to my rules, moving my stop loss to break even at a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Once I was up what I risked, I moved my stop to break even, and then price pushed down and smacked my take profit with a net profit on the day of 1%. This prop account is currently at 0.5% profit, which is nothing crazy at all, but we did have some drawdown when we started this account, all the way to about -3%. Now we're out of that drawdown, and we're going to continue to follow our plan and take high probability setups. So yeah, it's Tuesday in the week. We're going to keep going, see what else we could do for the week. And yeah, we're not going to force anything. That's not my plan. And we're going to stay disciplined. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys want to grab my own journal that I use, the link is in the description. It's inside of my free Discord, which I'll show you guys right now. Grab all my free resources. I actually called out this trade in here, the NASDAQ one. I think I called it out somewhere here, but yeah, we got people in here. Throw out trade ideas in here. And yeah, my free resources are right here, guys. Grab your own free trading journal. Make yourself a copy of it if you guys want to track your trades. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And also, guys, make sure to check out this new type of series I'm starting. It's this like ICT speech over videos of me backtesting. So if you guys want to see more videos like this one, if you guys have checked it out, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, we're slowly growing. 7 subscribers, let's go. Nothing crazy, but we're just documenting our journey here. And yeah, this is basically a whole journal of my trading journey that I'm gonna look at in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years, and look at how far I've come. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Here's my journal. I logged all these, US 30, NASDAQ, all that. Put in my screenshots, followed my rules. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.